Hi, this is Ian from ESLinsider.com. And this video is for if you're a vegetarian and you're thinking about going to Asia to teach English, then this video is for you. Yeah, I've taught English in China, Taiwan, and Korea. I've also spent a bit of time in Japan as well. So, vegetarian. Okay, first off, I'll tell you this. The best place, if you're a vegetarian and even a vegan, the best place to go would be Taiwan. Okay? I mean, all these places, if you're willing to cook and you can get by, you can find foods, you know, these sorts of things in the supermarket, cook it yourself. However, as far as like your surrounding community and environment and having places to go and eat vegetarian food, then Taiwan's the best place. And I'm going to tell you why. In Taiwan, there's a really, really big Buddhist population. And Buddhists in Taiwan, at least the majority of them, they eat vegetarian food, which is pretty much vegan. So, and there's specific restaurants for them where they can go and eat vegetarian food. Those restaurants are called sushi. Basically means vegetarian restaurant. To say that if you're vegetarian and you want to eat vegetarian food and you're in Taiwan or China, 我吃素means basically I'm a vegetarian, or literally means I eat vegetables, and everybody will know what it means, and you can get vegetarian food. So these restaurants are pretty much all over. If you're in a big city or small city in Taiwan, it doesn't matter, small town, you'll be able to find one. Okay, in these restaurants you'll see many things that will look like meat, but they're not meat. They're either made from soy protein or wheat gluten. So, and they, as far as I understand, they're pretty much vegan. Like if you order fried rice in one of these restaurants, it's not going to have egg in it. You know, it'll probably have some kind of maybe little bits of like soy protein or wheat gluten. Kind of like, you know, mock meat, you know, but it's not meat. So, yeah, and in these restaurants, you know, the Buddhists, they don't eat garlic and they don't eat onions. So you won't find garlic or onions in these restaurants either. However, the food is still good, you know. I'm a vegetarian, well, I can't say that now, but I was a vegetarian for about 10 years, pretty much. Yeah, more than 10 years. And when I lived in Taiwan, I was there for 2 years, and I pretty much, I always ate, I don't know always, but I often ate at these restaurants. I mean, I didn't have my kitchen for most of those 2 years. I didn't have my own kitchen. So I always ate out, most of the time in these kinds of restaurants. You know, then I was eating egg and dairy, you know, so, but no meat. And now, I eat a little bit of chicken, and that's pretty much it. Occasionally seafood or something, but that's pretty rare. So, in these restaurants, they don't eat garlic or onion, and they're pretty much, the reason why is, you know, the Buddhism, and they think that it's going to stimulate your body, you know, so they don't want that. So that's the place to go. If you're going to Korea, I'd say generally Korea is not very, you know, it's not very vegetarian friendly, I would say. However, there's things that you can get there, things in like the local, what do they call it? Gimbap Changguk, I think. It's like a local restaurant, and you can get like gimbap, and usually they'll put ham in gimbap. Gimbap's like a rice dish, a rice wrapped in seaweed, and has some vegetables in it, and they usually put ham in it, but you can request it without ham. Bibimbap is just like rice and vegetables and a fried egg usually. What else? Sujebi. Sujebi is a kind of a rice ball soup. What else can you eat? Kimchi jjigae. Kimchi jjigae. Kimchi jjigae is like, sometimes it has pork in it though. So yeah, those are a few things that you can eat. But Korea is not very vegetarian friendly, I would say. You want Buddhists in Korea, I think they don't have this rule, or they're not vegetarian. China, you'll find some of these restaurants, sushi. You'll find some of these restaurants in China. However, not many, nothing like Taiwan. So you can ask around, or you can tell people, say, "Well, choose su, I eat vegetables," and then yeah, they'll understand. However, Chinese, a lot of the Chinese, they may not be so mindful that you're a vegetarian and your food could be cooked in some kind of broth that could have meat broth or something like that in it, pork bones or something. Who knows? In Japan, I've been to Japan a bunch of times and spent pretty much a short time. So basically, my experience, I can't say I've lived there. However, from my experience going there, I'd say it's also not very vegetarian friendly. As far as the Buddhist population, I'm not sure what their rules are about, what their diet's like, that sort of thing. So there you go. So the best place, if you're thinking about going to China, Taiwan, Korea, or Japan, the best place for a vegetarian is Taiwan. You'll find loads of vegetarian restaurants there that serve pretty much vegan food. This is Uncle Chang.